That's actually a really important question right now in Latin America, and particularly in the areas that we work in, SIP, in the Andean countries. There has been this last season, once again, a tremendous out of season frost. And this climate challenge and these extreme weather events throughout the Andes are becoming more and more frequent, unfortunately, over time. What the producers tend to do, our smallholder farmers, in order to kind of prepare for these types of events, is they actually plant in more than one parcela, as we call it in Spanish, right? So they have different areas. Instead of it being more efficient and able to plant everything in one nice field, they plant in a number of different places. What that tells you is that this is an extremely inefficient way of preparing for frost, because there's got to be a better way. And what we have found, and what the producers could really use, are tools to help them work through these types of challenges, through these types of frost and other climatic events that are happening all the time. I would say that, first of all, revaluing and strengthening participatory action research would be crucial, because when you look at we do work mostly with the smallholder farmers, and what we found, what we learned from them and they learn from us when we're working side by side in these fields is tremendous. And when you do that kind of a research, some of the things that you learn are things that seem obvious, but they often go unrecognized and overlooked. So this collective type of research and implementation takes longer, if you will, than maybe your standard, I'm going to produce something and disseminate it on out. But the adoption rates are 100%, because they're helping you to co-create and design precisely on what each of these communities need. So that's, I think, that type of, while it may not sound very innovative, it actually is, because you're taking their innovations and also looking at how you can improve them. So one of the things that we've established under our Andean initiative at the International Potato Center is what we're calling Colaborators. And so we have our first Colaboratory being established as we speak with Asociación Patas. And what Asociación Patas is it's a group of mining companies, because in Peru in particular, in this case, there are a lot of mining companies, and Poderosa is a mining company that we have a long-standing partnership, and they recognize that their workers need sustenance, they need food security, they need other ways of securing their nutrition and health. With Poderosa, we were looking at what type of potato supports their workers in that particular zone. We also are working with the local technology on the variety, diversity, nutrition, interventions, digital, again, that digital advisor I mentioned before. So working together directly with them, how can we produce productivity, prepare for these climatic events? And this is our one precise example I'd like to mention. One way to grow that productivity is for us to begin to welcome that agrobiodiversity. So one of the challenges that we face is that a lot of our producers don't have access to bigger markets, because they want them to produce all of this product of the exact same size and of a particular quantity that they simply can't produce. And so by insisting on this homogeneity, we're actually losing out on all kinds of agrobiodiversity and varieties. And so what I would like consumers to know is that when we talk about innovation, what kind of innovations can we introduce so that these producers don't have to be cookie cutter, one size fits all, in order to actually access those markets, and the loss to consumers by demanding everything look exactly the same.